If you can lock in for the next 6 months, I promise you that your whole life will change. Your whole life will get better. Your whole life will improve. And a lot of people don't believe this because they simply don't understand the power of the time that they have. And how could they? They were taught that money is more valuable than their time. They don't actually understand how much you can get done in a short amount of time. And I'm gonna be honest with you, 6 months is a lot of time to change your life. I've done a lot in my life in 6 months, right? I've moved countries in less than 6 months. I've built businesses in less than 6 months. And it's all about focusing on what it is that you want to accomplish. I speak about this in my Patreon. I have a video in there called The Power of One. And shout out to La Familia, shout out to the Patreon link below. And the power of one is a principle that I need to remind you guys of today. Because a lot of you guys are focused on so many things. A lot of you guys are scattered and you're living a life that makes absolutely no sense because you want to work on 4, 5, 6 different things. You might have started the year 2026 with so many goals that you want to accomplish that you actually end up accomplishing absolutely nothing. You accomplish none of them because you couldn't just pick one goal, right? Let me focus on this one goal. Let me focus on this one thing. And let me just focus on that until I can't focus on it no more. Let me focus on that until I see it materialize and become my reality. Let me focus on that until I start seeing results. The thing with me is always about the power of one. I'm going to build something up to be exactly what I believe it's capable of being before I worry about the next thing. I don't like to be scattered. I don't like to focus on so many different things at once because then my energy, my time, and my attention is not going to be used or served in its greatest capacity to achieve. Achievement is knowing that you have one goal and you're working on that goal each and every single day. I think of somebody like Kobe Bryant. I think of somebody like Victor Wembanyama, who's my favorite player right now. This Mamba mentality of saying, you know what? All I have is today. And I'm going to do all I can today to prepare for this one basketball game and win this one basketball game because it's going to get me closer to my main goal, which is winning the NBA championship. You think about players like LeBron, think about players like Michael Jordan. These are players that hate to lose and they love to win. And they're focused on that one thing each and every single day, which is, can I improve? Can I get better? Can I improve? Can I get better? You think of a player like LeBron, bro, and how much money he spends on his body, on his health, so he can be able to perform at a high level. He can be able to execute at a high level at age 41, still playing in the NBA, still achieving greatness. Because he's focused on one thing. Trying to win that championship. I want another championship. What's that one thing? What's that championship for you? What is it? What's that one thing that gets you excited? What's that one thing that makes you want to be the greatest version of yourself? What's that one thing that you can't stop thinking about? What's that one thing that you want so damn bad that you don't care about the odds? You don't care about people's opinions. You don't care about what people think. Bro, what's that one thing that's going to wake you up each and every single day and make you get up and say, you know what? I'm going to go after it no matter how I feel because I want this one thing that bad. What is that one thing? That's what you have to figure out in this life. And the quicker you figure it out, the quicker you'll be able to change your life. See, people are focused on so many things. Like I said, people are focused on a multitude of things. People are focused on 20 things at once. People are focused on 30 things at once. People are focused on 40 things at once, bro. I don't know why. Let's just focus on the power of one. Let's just focus on the one thing. Let's focus on the one business goal. Let's focus on the one objective. Let's focus on one thing. Okay, if you can do that for 6 months, I promise it's going to change your life. And a lot of you guys are missing one thing that can add value to your skin. because our skin is so important. Our skin is going to help us to have opportunities. Our skin is going to help us to meet that special one. Our skin is going to help us to be the best looking that we could possibly be. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Tej Hanley. I've been using them for years now. Tej Hanley has absolutely transformed my skin for the better. It makes me better. And Tej Hanley was that one thing that I used that took my skin to the next level. I said, you know what? I need to do one thing. I need to go ahead and get a skincare routine. If I want my skin to be better, if I want my skin to be healthier, then I need a system that I could depend on, that I can trust, that millions of other men use and trust. 7,000 5-star reviews they trust, they love. I need to use something that's proven on my face, on my skin, to take my skin to the next level. Every single morning and every single evening, I'm using Tej Hanley. It has absolutely changed my skin for the better, and it can do the same for you. It's that one thing that can take your skin to the next level. 40% off your first box, 20% off for life. It's one of the best deals I've seen because it literally gives you so much value, and it's worth every cent. Shout out Tej Hanley. First link below. One thing, the power of one. The power of one. Not the power of two, not the power of three. A lot of you guys want to do content creation. Purpose-driven creator, shout out to you. And then now you worried about, oh, I want to also do real estate. Or I want to also do this. Or I want to also do that. And then you wonder why your YouTube channel doesn't grow. Or you wonder why you're not able to see the results that you want to see in whatever field that you're working on. I'm trying to tell you, man, all you have to do is focus on that one thing. Don't scatter your energy. Don't scatter your attention, because how energy works, bro, energy flows where attention goes. So whatever you pay attention to, that's where the energy is going to go. So you got to get rid of distractions. The power of one is about elimination. Once you figure out that one thing that can take your life to the next level, once you figure out that one thing that you want to work on, that you want to learn about, that you want to execute on, you have to get rid of every other thing. Do you see what I'm saying? You have to get rid of every other thing that doesn't serve the purpose. You have to get rid of every other thing that doesn't align with what it is that you said you wanted to do. If it doesn't align, it can't stay. I'm talking about friend groups. I'm talking about situations. I'm talking about relationships. I'm talking about parties. I'm talking about anything. I'm talking about your diet. I'm talking about what you listen to. I'm talking about the people that you listen to, the content that you watch. I'm talking about it all. Every inch of your life. If it doesn't align with who you said you want to be, then you have to let it go. Once we learn how to execute on that one thing and everything else becomes obsolete, and we stop caring about anything that doesn't align with what it is that we said we want, once we do that, if you can do that for 6 months, that's how you really lock in. That's how you really lock in. Locking in is about simplifying your life. It's not about doing more. It's about doing less and doing more of the right things. See, we think that locking in is just about going crazy. Oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Yeah, I'm locked in. I got so many things on my schedule. That's a surefire way to get nothing done on your schedule, bro. That's a surefire way to end up in the same position that you in right now. That's a surefire way to repeat the same year as last year. In order for you to actually lock in, you have to focus on one thing. You have to focus on one thing. Can I get some testimonials in the comment section? How was your life when you focused on multiple things versus your life when you focused on one thing? I know that there's somebody, right? Maybe you in La Familia, maybe you in the Patreon and you heard this already. I know that there's somebody out there that is listening to this message that understands what it is that I'm talking about, that has been through it. It can't just be me, because this is the way. This is the way towards reaching the levels of success that you want to reach. This is how you lock in. This is how you have tunnel vision, and you have to do it for a minimum of 6 months. You got the rest of the year, man. You got the rest of this year. You got the rest of 2026 to change your life and put yourself in a better direction for 2027. But every opportunity is not going to be for you. Every moment's not going to be for you. Every friend is not going to be for you. Every person that you meet is not going to be for you. Every woman that you associate yourself with is not going to be for you. It don't mean that it's for you, bro. You have to know what's for you, and you have to go after it with all your heart. It's just that one thing. That's the principle, bro. It's one thing. Once you find that one thing, you stick with it. Just like we said earlier, just like basketball. That one thing, bro. They found that one thing. They found that one thing that they wanted, bro. That one thing, bro. They want to be the greatest. They want to be in the NBA. They want to win the NBA championship. That's that one thing. If you can focus on one thing, I promise you, bro, you're going to get everything that you want in this life, because it begins with one step, one day, one moment. And we're so focused on so many things, but that's not how this life works. This life does not operate on that. Test out one thing, become successful in that one thing first. Test it out, see how it works, see how you like it. And then, and only then, can you focus on other things. But you have to master that one thing. You have to master that one thing before you can focus on other things. You have to master what it is that you want to actually achieve before you can master something else. There's levels to this. You have to look at this like a video game, even though life is not a game, and I don't like to call it that. It's a great analogy. You have to look at it like a video game. Give yourself one level to defeat before you start working on something else. Y'all trying to work on 5. Think about it. It's like you trying to defeat level 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. When the truth is, you need to pick one thing and you need to defeat that level, meaning you need to become successful in that one thing, or you learn that that one thing is not for you, but you have to give it a real shot. You have to give it a real try. Then you start working on other stuff. You start working on other things, or you start working on the next thing, the next project, the next level. But you can't be working on 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different things, not right away. That's not how it works. I got many things that I'm working on. But it's because I've worked my way up to a level where I've mastered this level, I've mastered this level, I've mastered this level. So now I can maintain each level. See what I'm saying? I can maintain each level and I can continue working on each level. But that's a level of mastery that you have to get to. You first have to focus on one level, one thing, one moment, one day. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Check out Teach Handley. Check out the Patreon. Check out Purpose Driven Creators. Check out all the resources that we have below. Maybe one of those resources could definitely change your life for the better. Make the most of your life, man. Focus on that one thing. Focus on that one thing. If you focus on that one thing, you can change your life. If you focus on that one thing, you can change your life. Beautiful Mexico. Beautiful Mexico. God is so good.